It's American Idol season 24, and there's only 11 people left. And in comes Hannah Harper. Yes! I love him so much. Cool voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
You don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
They keep me where the light is.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Johan Bester here from Johannesburg, South Africa. Welcome to the channel, especially if it's your first time. Please consider subscribing. It takes a second. It's free of charge and it really helps. So, you're probably a fan of Hannah Harper, or just of American Idol, or of me. But Hannah has become a favorite, right? I mean, when I watch online how many views, you know, the recent contestants or performances got on the American Idol official YouTube channel, etc., she's way up there. So that's very interesting. And it just so happens that she's also one of my favorites. If you've been following, you will know that by now. If you haven't, please check out a playlist on the channel called American Idol, and you can see all my analysis from the audition phase all the way through to where we are now. So Hannah comes and she sings Heads California, yeah? Heads Carolina, Tails California. It's not a song that I know. I don't listen to much country and western music. But when I heard the beginning of this performance, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because obviously Hannah is pretty much a country singer. And we've talked about how her authenticity and her sort of normalcy is just really connecting to people. So let's see how that went.
Say we just get lost. Leave this one horse town like two rebels without a cause. I've got people in Boston. Ain't your daddy still in Des Moines? We can pack up tomorrow. Tonight let's flip a coin.
I don't think we talk enough. We talk about the fact that Hannah sings really incredibly accurate runs, often enough. No, and she does that a lot, and it's appropriate because it suits the style of the music, but she does it well. I said it in my previous video on Hannah. She sings well. We are so overwhelmed by just, you know, her, who she is, and that whole thing about the realness and the simplicity and the honesty and all of that, making her own clothes and all of that. We're so overwhelmed by that we can maybe forget to talk about how well she sings. So she sings this in E major. Which is a great key for her. Even when I heard it the first time, I was like, good key, because I know it's going to go up to there or maybe there in the chorus. And that's where her voice really shines. But what I like is she didn't start too low. She can sing low. We've heard that. She sang a low F, F3, in the previous song that I analyzed, which is super low for her voice type. And she handled it well. So she does have the skill to sing low. But I'm always like, don't show people what you're not that good at, especially in a competition. Just show them what you're good at. And I feel the key that she chose, and obviously the song that she chose, is going to do just that.
Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter. Heads Carolina, tails California.
Oh, there we go. Da 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 da. She goes to that B5. That's the golden zone, in my opinion, for her voice. The other thing is, she's gone without the guitar again. because she's made the point in the package inserts that she wants to show that she can do that, and she wants to teach herself how to do that. She's a bluegrass musician. She's been doing that all her life, playing in family bands or whatever, and they just stand in one place and play and sing. So she's challenging herself, which is a good thing, showing some versatility, and also just for her developing the skill of just being open and exposed without that instrument that she's used to hiding behind, kind of thing, you know? Then I also noticed that she's starting to use her hands a little bit, which is part of this whole thing, obviously. A little bit of a foot tap here and there. I would still encourage her, and I'm sure they are, the producers and the coaches. I would still encourage her to move even more. Just use the stage a little bit more, but also she needs to be comfortable, right? I always say to my singers, use the stage. Here's some suggestions. Take a few steps this way, go that way, swap the mic between different hands. So I give them some pointers, but then as we work at that presentation, that performance, that stagecraft, I'll say to them, no, that looked uncomfortable. So you have to find, it's not easy. Hello, it takes many years to develop that kind of thing. If you look at a Kelly Clarkson or Luke Bryan or Carrie Underwood from 20 years ago and now, of course it's a different story. Because they, just like Hannah and just like any other singer, had to just walk that path and just figure out where's that middle ground that is authentic to me, that makes me feel comfortable, that looks comfortable to the audience, but I'm still deliberate in how I use the stage, how I use my body, etc. So here we go. The ending.
Gonna get out of here if we've got to ride a Greyhound bus. We're bound to outrun the bad luck that's tailing us. Heads Carolina, tails
Key change, baby.
Somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter, heads Carolina, tails California. California.
Nice. Yeah, great job. It's cool that she did that. It wasn't as anchored. It wasn't as secure. But anyway, look, I think she's just growing, obviously, like most of them, just growing in confidence. And that's why I love following a season of American Idol. Because you see that growth. You see how they take on the suggestions and the critique of the judges. And there's many people behind the scenes that work with these singers. Stylists and performance coaches and vocal coaches and the musical director of the band and of the show and whatever. So you see them grow in their skill set, in their confidence. So that's what I'm seeing. Hannah is more and more confident. I think she's feeling the love from the voting audience. I also saw that she released a song the other day. I haven't listened to it, actually. I might do a reaction on that, maybe a blind reaction, like just listen to it first time on camera. But she released a song. So I think that confidence is starting to show. And I think it's a beautiful thing. Already said what I needed to say. She sings well. She chooses the right songs. This is a great key for the song. How about that sudden key change? Just a, hey, it's California, Carolina. She goes straight into, it's called a sudden key change, right? Semitone up into F major. And she handles that zone, like between F and C, F4 and C5. She handles it so well. That's where she should live. It's beautiful. But what do you think? I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment. It's not only I who will benefit from reading your comments, but everybody else. So, yeah, it'd be nice if you gave the video a thumbs up, left a comment, and until next time, I want you to remember that your voice matters.